Hi guys, and welcome to Lavender and Mint. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Usually I do full sets of nails, and while you can make this a full set, I'm going to do individual designs so that perhaps if you're wanting to just have a feature nail, then you can just use one design rather than having them as a whole set. I mean, if you're very brave, you can wear them as a whole set, but it's up to you. So I'm going to do Easter nails today, because it's very close to Easter, and why not get into the swing of it? So the nail shape I've decided on today was an almond shape, but I've filed down the points, so they're more of egg shapes. So they're egg-shaped nails today. Okay, so let's get started. For most of the bases, I'm going to go in with either the Macart Ginger or Macart Cream. It just gives a kind of nice, almost neutral, but a kind of pastel base. And they're very similar in colour, if you see. So, okay. I've also got some other colours that I'm going to go through. This one, if you've watched any of my videos, I've used this one quite a lot. This is from a pack of Shein, but it's a very nice colour. I'm using the purple from that one, the mint green, and the pink from that. This is another one I've got from Shein, which I'm going to be using today, which is a very pale blue. It's very pretty. Then I also have the good old tiny bottled Cassilia in white, which is number 25 of their collection. We're also going in with some Born Pretty in dark brown, which I believe the number is BP-RM16, if you can see that on there. And then I'm also going to be using some Beetles in a bright orange A855. Okay, so let's get started. So for the first nail, I've prepped all of the nails, of course, as per usual. The first nail, I want to make a little cracked egg with a little chick inside. So first, I'm going to be going in with the white to make an egg with the little, the cracked kind of, what would you call it? Like an open egg. So I'm putting a little bit of the white on the palette. And then I'm just going to get one of my art brushes. Should have really taken this out the drawer, shouldn't I? Okay. And then I'm just going to draw out the crack along the egg where I want it. And it's just as easy as just drawing a zigzag. Or drawing sharp teeth, if you're wanting to do that. Okay, so that's the top bit. And then for the bottom bit, you kind of want to match the cracks that you've made on the top bit, so that it looks like it's the same egg. This one I've gone a bit far off the edge of it, so maybe I can come down and I'll cover that with the colour that I will put in the middle. So I'm just going to fill that in, and then we'll go on to the middle part. Okay, now that that's cured, I'm just going to go in with the yellow. And I don't know if I showed this one. This is the yellow I'm going to be doing for the little chicken side. It's a Jean Martin one, which I bought from a store over here in the Netherlands in one of the professional stores, and it's from Nails by JM. I was actually looking everywhere for a very pale yellow, because of course I can mix the yellow, but a lot of the yellows are a very golden yellow, and I just wanted that very delicate pale one, so I managed to find it in this store. You do need to have a professional card to actually buy this product though in this country. And then that goes into cure again. Okay, so I've done a few more coats onto the egg, and then I'm just going to go in with an orange and draw a little inverted triangle for the beak. And then I'm going to flash cure that so it stays put. Okay, and now I'm going to do the eyes. So I'm going to get my largest dotting tool, if I can find it. I guess this one will have to do. If you've got a bigger one, that would be great, but even if you don't, you can use the dotting tool in a way that makes the circle that you put down bigger. So you just want to put a circle on either side of the beak to create two little eyes for the chick. Okay. And then we cure that again. Okay, and now I'm going to add the pupils of the eyes. So I'm just going in with a black, and again putting on a circle onto the white parts, but just a little smaller than the white part, so you have that little bit of white peeking through. And I'm also going to line round the egg to give it a bit of definition, because the lightness, the paleness of the yellow is very pale in comparison with the egg, so I want to make it have a bit of difference. So if you just get like a very thin liner brush or thin nail art brush, you can just draw the lines quite easily. And now on to the top shell. Okay, and that's the first one done. I'm going to cure that, and then we'll go on to the next design. Okay, so now I'm going to put the cream from my cart as the base for the next nail art design. For this one, I'm going to draw multiple little eggs, so it's kind of a pattern nail. It's a bit more subtle if you don't want to go for like a full egg of one nail. But this does look like it's a little bit sheer, so it will need a second coat. Okay, and now I'm gonna draw multiple eggs on the nail. So I'm just going in, and I think I'll draw 3 eggs, one here, and one around here. So I'm just going to try and draw a kind of vague oval egg kind of shape. And then I'm going to fill them in. You can paint them whichever colour you like, but I'm going to use the white because it provides a good base for any other colours I decide to put on it. And now we're going to go in with the designs on the egg. So I've put the 4 colours that I showed at the start on the palette, and I'm just going to go in with little designs, wavy lines, zigzags, curved lines, anything like that is fine. But remember, you're doing it tiny, so just make sure to take your time. There's no rush. And then we just move on to one of the others. And for this one, I think I'm just going to do straight stripes for this one. Another one up here. You can basically do whatever you want, as you would do on normal Easter eggs, but just have fun with it and design whatever you want. Okay, I'm going in with the purple. And then the last one, what should I do? I'm going to go with some vertical stripes. It is vertical, right? I think it's vertical. And that's those 3 eggs done. And that's another nail design idea that you could use. I think this one's very good on like subtle nails. Say if you've got them all one colour and then you just want to put a few eggs on one of the nails, it makes a kind of feature nail and it's kind of cute. Okay, for this one I've already put a white base coat on, and then I'm basically just going to make a big one of these, a large designed egg. So I think for this one I'm just going to go with curved lines of all of the colours I have, and just vary the thickness of them. Make sure you're always going back to pick more up off your brush if you need to. Otherwise you end up with a bit of an uneven coat of the colour. Okay, and then last line. If I keep up with the thing, then it's the yellow one. And then cure that, and then it's on to the next. Okay, so for the next one I'm going to go with a very simple design. I'm going to make the top half of the egg one colour, and then the bottom half another colour, with a bow in the middle, across the middle. So I'm going to start by drawing the bow across the middle with a striper brush to get a nice straight-ish line. I say straight line and then it just goes everywhere. Now for the bow, you can draw the bow, or you can even just use a charm or something. For this one I've not decided yet what I'm going to use, whether I go with a charm or whether I draw the bow on. You could even go with a sticker if you have the stickers. Okay, so I've split it in half, and I'm going to make the ribbon white. And what colour should I go with? I think I'll go with maybe maybe a purple on the top and a baby blue on the bottom. So I'm actually going to go in with the actual varnish brush for this, because you don't need as much precision to cover the whole area, and it brings a lot more product onto the brush. So I'm just going up to the line that I've drawn with the white and bringing the blue down. Make sure I've got nice even coverage. That may need a top coat. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with some of the purple, and again I'm going to use the polished brush for this part because I don't need to be so careful. So I did use 2 coats of the blue polish, but it definitely looks like I'm only going to need 1 coat of the purple. Okay, and now to fill in the white stripe in the middle. I've got this little bow charm that I'm going to put in the middle once the white stripe is on, because I think that one will look quite sweet. So I'm going to go in with the varnish brush again, because we just need to put the stripe over. And this tiny brush that the Cosella ones have is actually the perfect size for it. Okay. I'm just going to clean up the edges because I've gone over a little bit. Get a nice straight line. As you can see, it will need a second coat over the top. Okay, and I'm just going to glue this on, and then we'll go on to the last nail. I'm just using some nail glue for the glue. I do have the McCart rhinestone glue, which is also good for these kind of things, but for this one I don't think it's needed. For this, because it's actual nail glue that you'd stick your nails on with, you need to hold it there for a few seconds and let it affix to where you want it on the nail. There you have the 4th nail. I think it's quite cute. Okay, so for the last nail, I'm going to do an egg with a little bunny on, because what's Easter without the Easter bunny? So I'm going to go in with ginger from the McCart gel polish as the base. Okay, I'm going to go put that into cure. So I've put a bit of brown on the palette, just to make use of the leftover white to create a bit of a lighter shade brown for the rabbit. So just going to mix that in, just using the dotter tool because it's what I had to hand, and then I can just clean that off. Okay, so we're going to use this green, picking up the cleaning brush instead of the brush for drawing, and we're going to draw an egg on the base of the nail, or on the bottom half of the nail, shall I say. Okay. Just going to make a nice round shape, because you can't see the bottom anyway. And for this, because it's nice and big, for the actual filling, I can just go in again with the brush of the green. So the green is all nicely filled in, like so. And then to cure. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the brown, and we're going to draw a bunny. So I want 2 little paws on the edge of the egg. So I'm just drawing 2 little C shapes. over the place that I was aiming at there. And then you can just fill in the little C shapes for little bunny paws. You can even go a little bit over where the egg is. Because they would finish further than the egg goes. Just try and create some nice fluffy roundish shapes for them. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a little round head. I guess it's more of an oval shape, isn't it, than round. Ideally, I probably should have started this further down. Then I could have done ears that are sticking up, but I'm going to make this a lop-eared bunny. So I'm going to bring its ears down the sides of the nails here. And you can make them different heights as well, because the ears are not always at the same height, are they? Okay, and then just draw the inner ears. Make sure the thicknesses are equal, and then I'm just going to colour in the face with the chocolate brown colour. And now that will go into cure. Okay, so I'm going to do the facial features and I'm going to do the pattern on the egg now. So I'm taking my dotting tool again, and I'm going in with the white to make two round ish eyes for the bunny. Okay, and then I'm going to get some of the pink and put a cute little bunny nose. Trying to make the bunny nose a bit more oval, shall we say. And then I'm going to go back in with the white, and on the egg I'm going to create polka dots. Almost looks like the bunny has like a little dress on, doesn't it? A little chubby bunny. Okay, and just creating the look that there's some beneath. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this into cure. Well, yes, put this into cure, and then I'm going to finish the fine details, and then we can top coat everything. Okay, so I'm using the small liner brush to draw in some eyes. You can again use the dotter tool, but I already had the paint on my brush, so I decided to go with this. And I'm just slowly drawing in the eyes. One's gotten a little bit further on the white than I wanted. Clean that up, or if I'll have to wipe and start again. Okay, so I'm just going to redo the one eye. Okay, and I'm just going to try and get it central, so it's got white on both sides. And then just going to put a little smile under the nose. Okay, we'll try that again. And there we have it. One little Easter bunny holding the egg. You can put some whiskers as well, like I'm doing, if you want to. And I might just put a little bit of the pink into the ears, like so. And there you have it. One little Easter bunny with an Easter egg. So I'm going to top coat with some Model 1s, because I've not used this top coat in a while and I just discovered it's a no wipe top coat. I believe a few videos back I was saying how that I had all of these top coats, but I only had one that was no wipe. But I just discovered, because I'd not tried the others, that these were also no wipe, so that's a positive. And then just the last one to paint. And there we have it. And into the lamp they go. And here are the finished nails. I'll bring them closer so you can see. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you like my content, please feel to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Maybe you could put like a chick or an Easter bunny or something if you want. Happy Easter everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.